All right, it's Thursday, February 6th. Following up on Coinbase, you can see here after buying puts on bar number 2, a little bit of a pause. We're heading lower now towards our targets down here. Options are moving up nicely. I bought the 280 puts at 795. They're asking 10 right now, so over 2 points higher. We will see if we hit kind of our first target, which is this 269.30 area. If you go back on the chart, you can see that's kind of the pivot low here. And then if we can get through there, you see these pivot lows. So it looks like, we're trying to head lower towards those targets until proven otherwise. At this point, you can create a no-risk trade in some form, either scale out, you can take basic gains, you could do no worse than break even. But after this opening price action, you kind of expected a little lower price to unfold, and we want to see if we kind of break down. The daily chart here is kind of a 2-down continuation towards this first target and maybe second target down here. And the question is, on the weekly chart, are we in a sense making higher highs, and after trying to kind of go lower and then bounce up higher, we're not really following through? Can we be making higher highs and eventual lower lows all the way down here? You never know. For a while, I thought this 3-bar green bar might be the start of a move back to the highs. It's been holding the midpoint of that bar, so it's still possible. If we can't really follow through, at some point you can get a 2-up day and feel comfortable getting to the buy side again. But since we've had a lot of attempts to kind of hold in here and head higher, we're not doing it. And then opening price action was very weak today. Maybe we're making lower lows down here ultimately until proven otherwise. And that's what opening price action kind of leaded us to in terms of the potential to head down there. Again, not positive, but given that there's a strong uptrend in the big picture, but I could sense that maybe overall we're heading down there right now, so at least for these two targets. So let's see if that unfolds for the rest of the day, or the rest of the morning anyway. We're trying to get here below 270 as kind of a psychological area as we head lower here, but you can treat this all at no risk right now. And some of the context I've outlined in terms of are we going to make a big deeper move down here to some of these lows, or higher highs and eventual lower lows. And as long as we stay on this track, I'll anticipate that. But any kind of failure to head lower, whether we get to the midpoint of this first bar today or a 2-up day in the days ahead on the daily chart, I could switch my bias to the upside as well. But for now, and this is a 2-up day, we'll be looking forward to the upside eventually, if we want to head higher. So anyway, heading lower for now. Let's see what unfolds for the rest of the, rest of the morning and maybe the rest of the day, see how this daily bar ends up. But we're definitely breaking down a little bit here on Coinbase.